Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're doing well today. It's AJ from Grease Monkey. Just wanted to do a quick introduction to the next video coming up, which is the 2018 Dodge Durango installation of the HID bulbs. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Please subscribe and follow me. I have more videos coming on. All right, see ya. All right, let's get it out of the truck. Kind of stored it here. A minute. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Got it. Yay. Let's go unbox it. So here we go, guys. We got the lights just like that. You know, just comes wrapped up like that. I'm guessing there's a box in there. What else? You know, let's just go ahead and unbox it. All right, there you go. Look at that. These are two pieces of, let's see, two pieces, and since our Durango takes the fitment of 905 right there, so 9005 is the fitment, and I believe these are the correct, the 5K, the 5,000, the color of the output for it. So let's go and unbox that as well. They're pretty nice, get packaged. Let's get these all nicely out. Okay, great. So as you can see, they kind of made these stick together. Kind of plug them in together and stuff. Let's just be nice and careful. As you can see, they're pretty nicely packaged, covered up. There's nothing else that comes in the box. It's all empty. Let's just let these wires go. Okay, so as we know, everything just kind of plugs in all together. And since we already have the kit installed, there's not much else we need to do other than plug these guys in proper connections. And the connections only go in one way, no other. So, but here you go. Nice bulbs. Let's just unscrew the top here. There you go. You just unscrew the, hold that right there and unscrew the top, so that we don't damage the bulb, and you can just slide it right out. There you go. Nicely done. All right. Next up is putting these babies into work. So let's go do that now. As you can see, I'm just gonna look right in there, and that's the little, that's where I want to unhook or untwist it, kind of whichever way you want to go, counterclockwise, clockwise, and then just, as you can see, it kind of goes right there. So if you turn it to both of these tabs, let's just get this camera focused here. If you turn it so that you can actually see the these tabs are in their little pockets here. This just comes out. And as you can see, I've got everything sitting in there. It is tight, so I won't tell you that it's not tight, because it is. And as you can see, everything is sitting in there just nicely. I'm just gonna put that in, and then if I can just reach in there. And you're gonna spin that right there. You're gonna spin that cup right there. The coupling, the cover for moisture protection is on it, so you have to spin it counterclockwise, and it should just pop off. So we unplug these. As you can see, we've got these unplugged. This, the igniter from Morimoto, is we're gonna leave it in here, and we'll go in and turn. It's really tight and really hard to turn it, so just be careful, but don't be afraid not to kind of give enough force to it. And then just wiggle your hand around, wiggle it all out. Slowly, she'll come out. Just like this. Okay, now one thing I do have to say is that we also have to unhook this little clip right there. That goes to the OEM. That's the OEM plug that we plug in the rest of it. And then kind of pull it on that. And down deep, I have another connector that comes from the harness that you get with the kit, so that it powers it directly from the battery. Alright guys, so here's how everything looks. That's what you'll get if you had it installed, but this is how everything should look. And now we're gonna go and back again into our little working station. I mean, that one, as you can see, it kind of went bad on us. I don't know, it's a burnt or what, but it just went bad, and this is why we got these to replace. These are from Morimoto. Anyways, they're not bad at all, but just not gonna work with what we want, since they went bad. And I don't know, just different style, I guess, different opinion. And I'm trying these out. For somebody that asked about them and asked if I could try them out. So, and that was back on the F-150. So, and since the F-150 didn't really last that long for me to try it on, I'm gonna try it on the Durango. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna switch these guys out, as we should. And then you just kind of push it out, just like that. And then you pull everything back through again, just so that we don't rip anything. Okay, push all those wires through. And so you can see, just grabbing everything and pulling right through it. It's tight, and you want it tight, because you want the seal right here to grab it. I'm just gonna, you know what, reuse this box. Put it back in there. Let it go in there, so that it can just sit. Now, now we're gonna install the new ones into these ones. So now I'm going to take this off because we don't want to damage the bulb. We're going to do it only when we're ready to install it. And since the bulb's going, since everything, this is going onto the light this way, and that means this wire needs to go this way out. So we're gonna push it through once again, and then we're gonna lead all these wires back out again. Okay, so, and as you can see, it's all nicely going in. And then we're just gonna pull this way. Okay, like that. Just that first lip. The first lip has to come out, and then everything else sits properly. Okay, and then as you can see, it's nicely done. And that one's ready. So we're gonna put that one in, and let's go get the other side done. Pulling the whole element out of the headlight so we can replace the old one with the new one. As you can see here, we have the igniter, and we have that plug that I was talking about. This is on the driver's side, and this one we're just going to plug it in so that we don't lose it in the housing and stuff. But other than that, you don't do anything really. And we're going to take this off right now because we're going to sort of try to get it in there a while, and trust me, this is easy, but it's very, very tight. And then, like I said, you can pull that wire through, trying not to touch anything. If you pull it through, you can just plug it in. That's plugged in, right? So now we're gonna take the bulb and we're gonna kind of maneuver ourselves. Before we do that, we're gonna push that big thing in there. I'm telling you guys, they don't give you enough space, and then it's hard to see, but you kind of direct the bulb right in. That's it. You direct it right in. Make sure that you've got enough space for your hand to wiggle everything around so that you get the bulb in with touching as much as you can. And when you get it in, and the bulb sits just right in there, you spin it. Have to make sure that it properly gets in there, because otherwise pop right out. Alright, so that's in, and that's it. Now you put that cover in. Of course, you try to get it in as much as you can. You could even pull these cables out even more to kind of give you more room. So, that baby on top. You get those wires in there, and you spin that. drag your finger in and around the whole assembly to see if it's sealed, because you don't want moisture in it. And then you got these two cables hanging out here on the driver's side right there, which you would go ahead and plug this guy in with the stubby out on that side so it clips in. And there you go. Make sure that's in. And then you get this one. It's right here. Alright, we're going to pull a little bit on it. And then this one goes in here as well. Just like that. Just direct it as best you can. Make sure that these clips are down so that doesn't make your igniter disconnect, because you don't want that either. And then put this right here. Make sure that the two clips are 1 and 2 are in. And that's it. Installation of bulb 1 complete. Now on the passenger side, we pretty much do the same thing. As you can see, I'm gonna go in there and try to maneuver the bulb in there. The only difference with this is the way I have my harness installed. I gotta get a little bit more cables installed, and that's a little bit of a reach because we do have to connect this one on the inside, and wherever that other one went in there for the harness, we have to install that one too. So it is a little bit of a reach. And, you know, depending on your arm, mine's just enough, gives me enough room to kind of maneuver in. Alright, so hopefully this camera sits on the wheel here and doesn't fall off on us. But anyways, we gotta reach in there and find that other wire, which I think just decided to disappear on us. So if that's the case, just gonna have to open the hood and look for it. But I think I can just feeling it in there. Yeah. No. Okay. So once again, I got that wire going. And I got it right here. It's just by the edge of my fingers, as you guys can see. Oh, can't really see it, but it's there. Trust me. And it's a pain because at this point, you're gonna have to install it first on the passenger side. And I'm not pulling it too hard for it to break. And that's it. So just make sure that it's all nicely tucked in, and we can let it go. Now for this, so we're just gonna install these guys first. So once again, just like on the other side, push these guys in, and they'll just go on one side, and then you push this guy in to the igniter. This is what we call an igniter. And we'll make sure the clips are down properly, and then we'll do the bulb now. Now remember, you still have to connect this one because it's very important that you connect it to the factory harness, the factory connection here, just like that. And mine, for some reason, is a little loose, so I always make sure that these wires are down and properly seated. Now, I'm gonna take that off. Like I said before, I'm gonna hold this here and I'm gonna crunch it, crack it. See, I broke that because we don't need that cover. least I wasn't touching the bulbs with my fingers. And just remember that all this has to sit in. So it's painful. Painful but nice. These lights are gonna be nice. And I would put that into the housing and try to not touch the bulb as much as possible. And if you lose the sight of your hole, like I just did, still try not to touch. Barely get a little lumps of everything here. Just push it all in. You can pull the wires all back to get the bulb in. It's still not touching. I did touch it just a little bit. And I don't like that. But that's only because I just can't get that in there. Okay, so get that in. Line up the bulb. You kind of have to feel it without really seeing, and then spin it until it locks in just enough. Once again, we're gonna grab our flashlight and take a look if it's properly seated. Another thing, if you do install these and you get lights on the dash, I don't, and it's a 2018 Dodge Durango SXT. I don't get any lights and they work perfectly. There's no flicker or anything like that. I mean, we'll see with these bulbs, but with the other ones they didn't. And I'm guessing that depends also on the type of kit you get from what company, and different companies work differently. But I have the harness as well for that reason, so that you know it gets powered through the battery rather than through the original wires and circuitry and everything of the vehicle. So that said, I mean, I don't get any dash lights or anything saying that they're not working or bulbs out, or you know, some people do get them. So just keep that in mind, but I don't. So let's go and turn these on here. And you can hear the noise of the ballast, and you can see both sides are working now. That's perfect. And then of course at night we're going to do a little bit of alignment just to make sure that everything's set up properly. But as you can see, you know, oh, and one important thing I was told by others, I guess, and I mean, I've sort of told others too, try to run these for about 10 minutes, 5 minutes to get the actual burn of the bulb, to get to the proper burn that it's supposed to be. I mean, unless you go in for a drive right after you do this, but unless you are, you know, then just run it. Just run them for, you know, 5 minutes even. We'll do good. Anyways, subscribe if you like my video. If this is useful information, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below. And till next time. Next video, we're gonna be installing a cold air intake on this baby. So subscribe, follow, let me know in the comments what else you would like to see done to the Durango, and maybe questions you guys have and things you'd want to see that maybe you don't want to do. It's something I might want to do. So let me know. Comment below. Don't forget to subscribe.